attend to her because I'm live. Hello, Angel. Thank you for joining us. Good evening. Good evening. You're welcome to Girversation. Let's wait for more people to join us.
Okay.
Hello, sis. Good
Hello.
afternoon
Can you
or
hear
good
me?
evening. Yep, I can't,
Okay.
but
I'm
I can't see
actually.
you.
You can't see me, and I can
Mm-mm.
see. I can see you. I
So I
don't know why.
was seeing you before I joined the video, but not
I don't
anymore.
know.
Hey, God.
Well, we might just manage it like that since you can hear me.
Yeah, I can.
Hello, go Lisa. Hello, Kay. Welcome. Good evening. So let's just dive into the topic. So yes, happy
Yeah, of course.
Easter.
Happy
Thank God for the
Easter.
opportunity to remember that Jesus is the reason for the season, and that has brought
Mm-hmm.
us to today's topic, which is forgiveness. So over to you. Just let us know what forgiveness is. A brief introduction.
Hello. Mm-hmm. Hello, good evening, everybody.
I think you went off. I don't know if it's my network or you went off. I'm not quite sure. Oh well. Do I wait? Do I wait? Do we wait for her to come back? But she was just about telling us an introduction to forgiveness, um, what forgiveness is about, and why we should forgive. Um, okay, it's here now. Are you here now? I don't know the network.
Hey, can you hear me? Can you see
I
me?
hear you now. I can still see you.
Okay, it suddenly went off. I don't know what happened.
Yes, I
I,
know. But you can you see me now?
no, I can't, but that's fine, right?
Okay. Okay, so you can
I
continue.
think it happened. It happened last time. All right. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us today on Girversation. And today, before I go further, let me just introduce you to the show. So, Girversation is girls' conversation. Yeah, on Instagram. It holds every Saturday at 5 p.m. on Instagram. We talk about issues that relate to women, faith, relationships, business, finances, and or whatnot. So everything that relates to women. We pick our topics every Saturday. So if you have any topic that you think we should talk about, feel free to send us a DM. Girversation, as you can see, is hosted by Wondiva Global Community. Wondiva is the acronym for wonderfully distinguished, virtuous, and attractive. I see you, Uchechi. Glad to have you, Uche. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Ma Malaika, for joining. Um, so you can join us. You're free to join us. We're open to ladies from the age 18 to 60, and beyond. Yes, ladies, women, young girls, moms, single moms, everybody is welcome to join. Our goal, our vision is to help more ladies, more women all over the world to see themselves, through God's lenses, through the eyes of God. So, welcome to join us. If you're interested in joining this community, please send us a DM and say, "Oh, I want to join you." And it's absolutely free. You would love it here. All right, that said, today we're talking about forgiveness. Forgiveness. Setting yourself free. Forgiveness. I'm not supposed to do this alone. I'm supposed to be doing this all alongside Mora.
Good
I think
afternoon,
Mora is not
ma'am.
here yet. Oh, hi, Mora. Are you here? Are you here? I don't know why I can't see you,
I'm here.
but I can
Oh.
hear you.
I'm
Maybe I
here.
need to update my
I
Instagram.
can actually see her. I can see her. Mora, can you see
Maybe I
any
need to.
of us?
Yes, I can hear both of you clearly. Very, very clear.
Can you see us?
Yes, I can see you.
Maybe I.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
great, great.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Mora, Sophia, Josephine, and Fumi. Where's Fumi? Is Fumi here?
No, she's not
No, no,
yet.
no.
Okay. So Fumi will be joining us very soon. Okay, so let's hit it down. By the way, happy Easter. It's a season of love, celebration of the ultimate love, the love of God. Okay, I think Fumi is here. Fumi is here, Sophia. You can send an invite. The ultimate love, God's love, the unconditional love that made God send his only begotten Son to die in our stead. That is so amazing. And today we want to talk about
My
forgiveness.
phone. I can't see anybody.
Hey, I can see Fumi. Hey, Fumi, welcome.
Thank you. Can you
Meanwhile, I
hear me
had a
though?
live with Fumi.
Okay, okay, okay.
Meanwhile, I had a live with Fumi on. Great to see you, Fumi.
Thank you.
All right. So back to our discussion. So we're celebrating Easter, and one important theme of Easter is forgiveness. There's so many. It's the theme of love, the theme of mercy, the theme of sacrifice, and the theme of forgiveness. To know that God Himself could look or still looks away from our shortcomings and sins just because Jesus, the innocent man, took our place and died and suffered. I mean, it's so amazing. So mind blowing that even in 10 years' time, the sins that will be committed, God has made provision for it through Jesus Christ. It's so super mind blowing. Yes, so with that in mind, let's talk forgiveness, setting yourself free. Really. What does it mean to forgive? What does it really mean to forgive? Uh, Mora, let's hear you.
Okay. What does it mean to forgive? To me, forgiveness is literally letting go, not like you're not hurt, or not like you're not wounded, but it is choosing to let go and see the um, future of it. To me, that's what forgiveness feels like.
Okay, okay, okay. You are hurt, acknowledge, but you're choosing to let go of the hurt. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Sophia, can you help us? What does forgiveness mean to you?
Some form of heaviness.
We can't hear you well, Sophia.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
It's
Yes.
better now.
All right. So forgiveness is um for God. When you have forgive, it's not like carrying on your like, everywhere, and then so just imagine yourself that you go everywhere, and then when you let it go, when you drop the ball or whatever, so that, and then you're able to think what about about that. Sorry about the background noise.
Yeah. So aside the background noise, I find it hard to make out what you're saying. But let me try. So you're saying that forgiveness means letting go of the hurt and still moving on with the relationship. Is that what you said?
No, not moving on relationship. Like dropping a body.
Oh,
Yes, like letting
But
go of a
dropping a burden.
heavy load
Oh, a heavy
that you're
load.
carrying. So it's like someone who has a hunchback, right?
Oh, okay.
That um, when you pray. But because of unforgiveness, you're like you physically, you emotionally, and that is the reason why.
Okay, okay, okay. I think you're already getting ahead of me. All right, thank you so much for your definition. So Fumi, can you tell us? Uh, people say that we should forgive and forget. Is it truly possible to forgive and forget? Like the human brain, we have memory, and maybe a lady was abused by her dad, sexually abused. Is it easy or is it practical? Is it possible to forgive him and forget and that ever happened? Or a husband cheated, or a young girl um, was careless and got into the family we got pregnant with my boyfriend outside marriage. Is it easy for the parents to forgive? I mean, it's not like the regular, oh, I told you lies, I'm sorry. These things, is it actually possible? Oh, thank you. Our audience are actually telling us what forgiveness means. So, to let go of anger or resentment. Uche, yeah, of course, of course. To let go of anger and resentment. Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so for me, what do you say?
all right, thank you so much. Thank you very much. So in fact, I heard of a story recently of a pastor, right? She had quite a terrible childhood days. So at some point in her childhood, she was referred to as tomboy, maybe because of the way she dresses, and her mother felt she was a strong-willed child. Okay, so it got to a point where she asked her mother, she challenged her mom that she wanted to see her father, and so she traveled all the way from Ibadan to Lagos to see her father. And unfortunately, the very night she got to Lagos in her father's house was when her father molested her. All right, and she didn't tell her mom because she felt her mom would say, "Maybe exactly what you wanted to use your eyes to see, you have seen it." you know. So because her parents had splitted for quite a long time, I think close to a decade or so, and that relationship wasn't there, and the mom for some reason was unable to forgive or let go what her father did. I think her father cheated on her or something like that. So she traveled back to Ibadan, but she never said anything to her mother, and she even got pregnant as a result of that, right? So yes, she got pregnant as a result of that. And all this, while she was going through all of this mess and everything, she never mentioned it to to her mom, rather. She never did. So just I think it was few weeks to the day she was being interviewed. She now said she just told her mom about it few weeks ago. And mind you, her father died last year. So okay, all right. So you can
Sorry,
imagine.
did the mother see the pregnancy?
Yes, but she
So
never.
who did she say it was? Who did she say was responsible for that pregnancy?
Her mother never asked because she was a strong-willed child. So her mother never cared to ask where she got it from. Yeah.
Wait, like a child under 21?
And mother
Wow.
never
So who
asked.
took care of that baby?
Herself, she was able to get a job. she
Wow.
struggled to raise the child.
Just wow. Like
And
really bad, Uche, really bad.
yes. So when I heard that story, my eyes were teary because I was like, no, your father. You mean your blood father, as in your biological father. I found it very hard. One thing she said that really struck me was that she had to let go. She knew that her father was not in the right frame of mind that particular night. I think he was drunk. The drunkenness part was also part of the reasons our mother left their father. Okay, so she now said she had to let go, though it was extremely difficult, but she kept on praying about it. She was able to meet people who advised her on how to journey through the whole process of delivery, being pregnant, and everything. It was a very sad story. I forgot to also omit that when she went back to her mom sent her on an errand. That same day she returned back to Ibadan, and she was raped by 3 mechanics. Yes. So she's not so sure whether it's for her father or for the mechanics. So the whole story is a bit complicated. It's so complicated. So she said she never told her mom anything. Her mom sent her on an errand at a very ungodly hour, I think around 9 p.m. to buy something. So in my mind, I'm like, what would you say a young child, female child,
alone
to go and buy something? That's something that you couldn't buy in the morning or in the afternoon. So she said she had to go through a whole lot of counseling. She said there were days that she cried continuously. She kept praying to God to ease and forgive, especially her father. And so she said, gave birth to the child grew up and all of that. And then she come to, I think she married one of her boyfriends. She married one of her boyfriends who has now turned to a pastor. She's also a pastor now of a church in Ibadan. And it's a thing of the past now. In fact, when she told her mom was shocked. That, so you eat all this for me for over a decade and you never said anything about it. She said, she now told her mom, if I had told you, would you have believed me? Would you have believed me that your husband raped me? Would you have believed me? So it was quite shocking. In fact, I was so teary when I heard that story that it took her a while. She prayed about it, kept on asking God for forgiveness. She found that solace in the Word of God. She found rest in the Word of God. It took a while. It's not an immediate healing process. It's not an immediate process. It took a long time before she could actually overcome it. And then when she got married, she found love, she found that happiness. What was missing in her childhood days, she got it when she married the right person. Okay, so she found again, she was able to forgive, she was able to let go, and also that journey actually drew her closer to God more than ever before.
That's
It-
that's really traumatic.
yes, very
That's
traumatic.
really, really traumatic. So, for me, you are saying that through this woman's story, we can say that it's actually possible to forgive
Yes.
anything, right?
Yes.
We can
Yes.
forgive anything because it could have been another woman that was impregnated. And yeah, so it can be that, oh, somebody's spouse impregnated another woman. So if your spouse impregnates another woman, or if you're a woman, you get pregnant, or if your husband, I mean, how do I even say it? If your husband is pregnant another woman, can you forgive? If your wife comes and tells you, oh, it was a mistake, I'm pregnant for your colleague, your best friend, can you forgive? Um, um, Sophia, can you tell us really, really, what are in practical terms, what are the steps someone can really take to forgive a very deep hurt? Because when someone, maybe like your neighborhood, maybe else around, has an issue with you, anytime I pass, this woman will not greet me, or she's always eyeing me, or she's gossiping about me. It's not home. It's far away. You can do without it. When someone offends you in church, some people, due to some offenses, they change church. But when you are hurt deeply by a sibling, or your spouse, or a parent,
It's
it's
really
different. You can't run away from these people. Do you mind telling us how really can we forgive? What steps do we need to take? Because God expects us to forgive. That's it. There is no sin in this world that anybody will commit that God will not forgive the person. So he told us that in a day, how many times? 70 times what? Times
seven.
7 in one day. Do you
Seven.
understand? So it's like that's for a particular person. No, even the person is crazy. The person cannot step on your toes for that long. So, what do you think are the practical things someone can do to truly let go? Because sometimes the person who hurts you doesn't acknowledge that they have hurt you. They even want to argue. Sometimes they feel like you have no right to feel the way you feel. And our focus is the person who is hurt now, forgiving, not the person who hurt you. The person who hurt you, maybe we'll deal with it some other time, how not to hurt people intentionally or whatever. But today, we are dealing with the offended. What do you think can be or should be done to ensure that you truly, truly, truly let go of hurt, especially when it hits close?
So the truth is, I hope everybody can hear me. The truth is
Mhm.
that you would always be hurt. You know, this is life. If we are looking at the life of Jesus, right? He was hurt by a close circle. It wasn't far away. Judas was sitting with him on the table, and he said, "The person that's going to dip his hand into this plate right now is the person who will betray me." And I know it's easier said because we were not there. But when we say Jesus, the Son of God, I believe in you. I believe that you died for me, and I think Jesus would have forgiven, and he did forgive Judas because it was terrible. Yes. So, and people will hurt you. They are not far away. Your spouse will hurt you. The person you're engaged to would break your heart. People have gone through some kinds of experience. Like this one we just heard. It's terrible. Please be quiet. Be quiet. Sorry. So the kind of things you hear, they are terrible. And then they would have. It's not really. Strangers will not really hurt you. Strangers can scam, but family members will hurt you. You cannot throw them away. You cannot really say this person will no longer be my brother. Jaden is coming. Yes, so you can't say this person will no longer be there. So the first thing I would always advise, acknowledge that you're in pain. It's coming.
Mm,
Acknowledge that you're in pain. Don't deceive. You know, when we are shying away from hurt, like we are looking to the right, and this is where the pain is. We tend to carry it for longer years. A lot of people, that's why I said a lot of us humans, a lot of human beings, we are carrying a hunchback everywhere in the spirit realm, and we are bent. and we don't
Take
see.
the spirit realm.
Yes, we are not seeing the bend in the physical, but we are affected. Why? There are grudges here and there. You are not still like carrying away. Let me use myself as an example. Remember when I had a very terrible breakup like 10 years ago? I did not want to eat. I don't even want to hear about men. I was angry to the extent that I chased away someone that was God sent to me. I'm not using someone, I'm talking about myself. I was so bitter against men. I don't want to receive a text from any guy. I don't want to hear you appreciate me or you like me. I was angry. I was bitter. It was terrible. I spent 5 months in a year angry with men around me. I'm so sorry about like I told you, we're on the road, so there's nowhere to put them. So I was angry and I hate men. I frustrated a lot of Christian brothers. I'm not telling you what my own life. I chased away two very good Christian brothers that were ready to do anything to get married to me.
Oh.
Because I was bitter about the person who hurt me. And the person who hurt me wasn't even worth my time. So I'm telling you what a lot of us are doing. We chase away people that really love us because we are angry because of another person. Now there are 7 plus something billion people in the world. Why will I allow one person? Because we choose not to hear the Holy Spirit. We choose not to listen. At the end of the day, God spoke to me after 6 months. When are you going to stop? Are you not tired? Forgive, drop this weight. And I think I did. It pained me. It hurt me to the weight and can you see? It hurt me to drop the pain of letting the burden of my chest. I could feel the heaviness. I remember when we were talking about this kind of chest pain she had. I had this. It was bad. Somebody that was my close friend, because of she didn't understand I was hurting and pain, she cut off from me. I still regret losing that relationship with tomorrow because I know the pain I was going, and she couldn't understand. She just wanted me to be fine, and I couldn't. The betrayal was too much because also a lot of people were against me. They were saying anything because of that relationship that I could have avoided. But I had made the mistake, and it has happened. But God was ready to forgive me, and He was ready to bring me back to where He wanted me to be. But you see, I couldn't bring back those people I chased away because I was bitter and angry. So I had learned that at the end of the day, these people are not responsible for the pain that this other person did. But that cost me. And I tell everybody, it's better you forgive because you might lose and you might lose forever. So what if God, because there's some people, even in their heart, God is telling them, and He's bringing people your way to help you with the healing process, and you're still angry, and then we keep chasing people. So thank God mine did not last for more than a year, but I have to learn the hard way. So you will not chase the people away. You will learn to live with the fact that the hurt, like there's something my mom used to teach me. No matter what anybody will do to me, I won't take it to heart. I started learning from that statement. So you're not taking things to heart. It's okay. They are humans. You too can hurt someone. I started learning it. She said, don't let anything anybody does get to your heart. Look at it as normal. We are all humans. We can err. We can. And that word, that statement that they say, yeah, it's human. To forgive is divine. You let go of a heavy pain. A heavy pain that even you will be thankful you let go of. And that's why we're talking about setting ourselves free. You're in a cage with a padlock that only you have the key. God will not come down. He will not come down because of it. He's going to let you. And if you choose not to, some people stay there 5 years, 10 years. Some even die because of bitterness. Why? Bitterness brings sickness. Some people ulcers. Some people develop heart problems. I've seen cases, heart problems. Some they even get cancer because they are bitter. Some even get bitter against God. They are angry with God. Why me? And they choose not to hear. People are passed away because of unforgiveness. It's a serious thing. So
they should forgive God, Abby.
They will not even forgive God. They need to understand that God is still on their side. So that is how terrible this our topic of forgiveness is. That even some people are now bearing grudges against God. You allow them hurt you. You allow them do this, and you are just quarreling, angry. Why did you let it happen? You are
like Job.
Exactly. God did not cause God. You see, well, because it's so hard now. Christians of 21st century, we don't want to really listen to the fact that
do we believe in Jesus because of the story, and we believe because of the conviction, and that conviction is what will make you really let go of the things that you are holding. If you're not ready, if we say, Jesus, I believe that you are the Son of God, then I'm ready to follow his footsteps. I'm ready to let go of the pain, even if the person is dipping his hand into his plate, like with me. And he said, you will walk through the valley of the shadow of death. You will not fear any evil. And you will sit down on the table with your enemies, and he anointed your head. Why do you think you need to run away from the enemy? Stay there.
Keep them closer.
Some of you with your mother, some of us with our siblings, some of you with your spouse. Or do you think that you can run away forever? Where are you going to throw them? Where are you going to throw these people? So let me hand over to someone else because of this noise.
So because you're already preaching a